Okay, perfect. All right, I wanted to do a quick video. First of all, I had to make a correction. It's so funny. Well, there's a feature on this laptop that like the light automatically adjusts. So like, okay. There's baby Honda. Okay, sorry, I just had some kind bar. Okay, so so funny. Sometimes I'll start this video as if like we've all been having the same conversation. Hi, the intention of this video is to explain Osho's 3 basic teachings. Well, there's 4, but he says the 4th one comes automatically after the first 3. So my dog's right here. So also to make a correction, when I said Patanjali in a video called something. Okay, Patanjali wrote the Yoga Sutras. Patabi Joyce is the father, remains, although he's in heaven, the father of Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga. Okay. Okay, so Osho, 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 I have tried to, every single teacher training, both of my yoga schools, I built on his teachings. I'm getting like, lately I feel very discriminatory about what I'm letting come into my, whatever I can control externally, but I can control what I read, what I watch, to an extent, who's around me or whatever. So I've just been watching a lot of Osho lately because it's safe. And I listen to my, what do you call it? My affirmations, etc. Even like the most dedicated students I've had, like only really one person got really into Osho with me. I mean, a couple other actually, but he's a funny dude. Just forget the fact that he's like Indian and has a little bit of an accent. It's not hard to understand if you listen. And he's hilarious. Low key, he's so savage. He cracks me up. Savage. I don't know where I came up with that. But he's we're bringing Osho back. A lot of times, a lot of experience. I mean, I would allocate time during teacher training so for your Yoga Alliance certified teacher training, the basic 500 hour. You have to have certain amounts of hours in this, right? So he would be considered, I put him in almost every category, but we would have times where we would watch him, or they would have homework and they would have to watch something of his and write a paper or blah, 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 blah. People would just get bored. I think there's something immediately, because we become so much more visual, there's something immediately like aesthetically not compelling about him, because I could not find about his death. I was looking up his death, and because I know it's suspect, I just don't know exactly how it happened. And it just kept bringing up, like, it was so creepy. It kept bringing up just like Osho on death, da da da. And I'm like, how did Osho die? Who killed Osho? And then the one thing I found was who killed Osho, but it was in Hindi. And I was like trying to follow along, but then I was like, come on. Okay, so let's get to this video. And the reason I compared it quickly in the other video, where when you hear Patanjali, insert Patabi Joyce, is because the 8 limbs of Ashtanga Yoga, 8 Anga limb, Ashtanga, the limbs, I have 8 of them. Sorry, that was a blonde moment. Osho has 4, but he says the 3rd comes automatically. So it's actually just 3 if you think about it. One is to witness and sustain awareness of the body, everything that the body does. So the breathing of the body, the way that the body speaks, the way the body sits, the way that the body communicates, or to listen to the body, the way that the body feels around certain people, in certain room, in certain temperature, anything like this, okay? The second would be and then, okay, so that's the first step. Watching your body all the time. Make everything you're doing physically like an act of witness. Second step, watch your thoughts. Watch what you're thinking. I made some notes while I was listening. The video of him saying the same exact thing of what I'm saying right now is right underneath, like a few videos down. It's one of the Osho ones. It's the 11-minute one. Watch thoughts, all mental activities. I wrote notes for myself too. All mental activity. I've talked about Patanjali, just so remember, he wrote the Yoga Sutras. Patabi Joyce is the father of Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga. Patabi's second sutra is Yoga Chitta Vritta Nirodha. Yoga happens when the cessation of the cessation of the modifications natural to the mind occurs. That's one Sanskrit translation. Chitta is the word in there, Yoga Chitta Vritta Nirodha. Chitta is the word that is movements in the mind, activities of the mind that are natural to the thinking mind. Okay, thinking mind. I always thought it was funny because I would just be like, it's shit, like in teacher training and stuff. Like, just think about yoga happens when the shit in the mind stops. Um, and then the third, witness. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Sorry, silly. Um, the third is to watch your subtle body. The third is to watch your heart. But before you just write down heart and think you know what it means, feel me out. Subtle body, like how thoughts are different than emotions and moods, but thoughts precede moods. You think about something that you love or someone you love and you feel happy and you smile. And like I touch Honda. I think about touching Honda and then I touch Honda and I feel happy. And the emotion is the happiness, the subtle body feeling. The heart is the mood or the energy of something, the texture of something, like Sloan will say. I don't know if she actually means that when she says that, but it fit. Um, and then he said the fourth, which is samadhi, uh, would be the eighth limb in Ashtanga Vinyasa, which is enlightenment, which is connection with all that is, whatever word you want to use, comes after that. So it's simple, but most of the simple things in life are not easy. But a fact is that it takes 21 to 30 days to make or break a good or bad habit. So if you do something for, let's just call it 21 days, because after that, you're going to have enough strength and power to make the choice on your own. For 21 days on a row, or do not do something for 21 days in a row. That will become your habit. Your habits are what create your destiny. Your destiny is what is your life. I just chopped up a quote because I'm just kidding. I wanted to just do that and get it out there because sometimes you guys won't watch or people won't watch, like an Indian dude. He's so funny. Have you noticed he wears like diamond Rolex watches? The point of this, and he dubbed himself spiritual playboy. The point of this was it was an ironical thing. He was trying to show, well, he spoke about it very specifically. He said material wealth. He had like a bunch of Bentleys and stuff. I don't think he ever drove, but people drove him. He said the point of anything material is so that you experience a shred of what love is. Love. So the first one, let's just wrap it up. The first is witness and sustain awareness over your body, everything that you do. Um, oh, I added here, I didn't see it before. Introduce yourself to energetic anatomy. I've got videos on the chakras, and read an anatomy book. Learn about your body. 2, witness. Sorry, I'm gonna be like. I was a coach. I was a gymnastics coach for 7 years before I was a yoga teacher for now like 17 years. So I don't think I ever come off as like didactic. One of my favorite compliments was from one of my mentors. And he said, Ashley, one of the coolest things or best things about you as a teacher, and especially like a senior teacher, is I never feel like you're teaching me. Like I always feel like we're all in this together. And I'm like, but that's me. That like we are all in this together. He's like, I know. I'm just telling you how I feel on the mat. I'm like, but I'm not. I made a video about inauthenticity. I mean, authenticity. I can't be unauthentic. 5 funny thoughts just came to my mind. We're going to keep it going. 1, witness, sustain awareness on your body, on everything that it does. I would suggest, if you haven't delved at all into energetic anatomy, that's the chakra system, or your own anatomy, your own body, get like a basic 101 anatomy book, or however you like to take in your information. Don't go to the Mayo Clinic. Stop using Google. Okay, number 2, witness thoughts, all mental activity, the chitta. Don't react. Don't let the thoughts create emotions. Simply watch. This is a period of confusion for many. If you have questions, you can reach out to me. This is life-changing shit. Leave no room for no witness. So you're not reacting. Okay, good example that Osho used. He's so funny. He said, if you are driving in your car and you look in the rear view windows, it's just a picture. It's, I don't know why I always go Russian. He goes, the rear view mirror doesn't say that's ugly. He doesn't see, or that's pretty. He doesn't see an ugly woman and go, oh God. So goofy. You're just watching, legit. Okay, the next is the third, final, and the last, not to be redundant at all, is to watch your emotions. Remember, steps go in order for a reason. Enjoy.